I have very early memories of watching my dad, who was a tailor, handcraft suits. And he'd be cutting and sewing and trimming and chalk marking and all. It just looked like an impossible mess, but then all of a sudden, it came together. Beautiful suit. The person who, you know, commissioned it would come in, try it on. It looked incredible. It was like magic happening before my eyes. And I know that, I think I carry that with me now, that watching the process very young, I understood that you can take stuff and make something beautiful out of it.
But when the customer comes here and the customer is very happy, you know, and it's just it's a great feeling. It's an amazing feeling. You know, when you hit the mark and then when the customer takes it, you know, we build the instrument sounds great, and then the customer goes out and does his gigs, and I get back, you know, we get calls and we get emails, you know. They send great emails and how happy they are with the instrument, and it was worth waiting for, and it's everything they thought it would be. That's the greatest feeling in the world. You know, we want to get the end result. We're not looking to put a cheap bridge on it to save money and put some more money in our pocket. And of course, we're in business. We want to make a living. We have to pay our bills, but the most important thing is to have quality and not bail on the instrument.
And our job is to bring these people's voice on electric bass to life. It's not to bring our voice, right? It's not about what should a Fodera sound like. It's all about what should you sound like? What should I sound like? What should Joey sound like? And that's the ethos here. The idea is to approach people as human beings. And by definition, that means you stay small.
To live in New York and work in New York and have the shop here in Brooklyn, it's a struggle. It's been a struggle for many, many years. Because, you know, especially when you do it this way. You know, when you want to produce a very high quality instrument like this and everything is done, you know, it's your hands. You know, when you're working and you're delivering instruments, you know, you got to use your hands, and you put them together with your hands, and the instrument has to go out, and then the money has to come in to pay for it, and the overhead of the shop has been very high.
Everything's very expensive. Rents are high here. Obstacles like that, but when you're born into it, it doesn't feel like much of an obstacle. You just become used to it. The obstacles were more about uncovering the truth about what makes things work properly and what way to go. You know, when you're faced with designing your own thing, whatever it may be, in my case, of course, it's a musical instrument, but you have a million choices. Which way do you go? What wood do you choose? What shape do you give it? But I find them to be exhilarating challenges. I don't really look at them as obstacles. They're just things to discover. And that's what drives me. I need to explore and discover something new all the time, or it gets boring pretty fast.
These instruments, the way they are till this day, you know, today's our 29th anniversary, and they're like children being born for us. They really are.
We just do the best we can do all the time. That's all we know. That's all we care about. It's definitely not a job. It's a compulsion. It's an obsession. It's something you feel driven to do. I don't know, do you feel like that about this? I hope so. What may be lacking is some serious dose of inspiration. I think people today need to hang out in museums a little more. You need to look at magnificent stuff and get turned on by it.